This is the video for the reteaching of quarter 4, week 4 cool down. For number 1, it says, between which two whole numbers does the square root of 19 fall? So remember, a square root is just a number that you multiply by itself to get that number. So in other words, what number times itself would equal 19? Well, it's not going to be a whole number because there is no whole number that I can multiply by itself to get 19. But if I go through my list of perfect squares, I know 1 times 1 is 1. That's too small. 2 times 2 is 4. That's still too small. 3 times 3 is 9. Still too small. 4 times 4 is 16. Oh, we're getting closer. Still a little too small, though. And 5 times 5 is 25. Ah, too big. So 16 was a little too small. 25 was a little too big. So it's going to be between 4 and 5. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. For number 2, it says if the area of a square is 28 square units, then what is its exact side length? So remember, an area and a side length, those are opposites. If I square the side length, it gives me the area. And I take the square root of the area, it gives me the side length. So if I want to write this as an exact side length, I can just say that it's the square root of 28. For number 3, it says the red dot on the number line most clearly represents which one of these square roots. So again, I need to figure out, it falls between 6 and 7 on the number line. So it's going to be the square root of some number between 36, because 6 times 6 is 36, and 49, because 7 times 7 is 49. So the only number in my list here that's between 36 and 49 is this one, the square root of 41. And then last it says, which dot represents the square root of 90? Well, here this is in between 1 and 2. So that would be some number between between the square root of 1 and the square root of 4, because 2 squared is 4. This number is right on top of the 5, and I know 5 times 5 is 25, so this would be the square root of 25. This dot C, it's a little bit bigger than 7, so that would be a little bit bigger than the square root of 49, because 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8 is 64, so that's still going to be too small for that one. If I look at dot D, it's in between 9 and 10. So 9 squared is 81. 10 squared is 100. So yes, 90 is in between 81 and 100. So it would be D. Okay, just for fun, where would you like to go for a dream vacation? Go ahead and type in your answer. And then last, did you complete this cool down? Don't forget to click yes for your free 6 points. Now, for your redo, the access code is root. ROOT, root.